Okay, welcome to the Dobsonian Power night sessions, Saturday night sessions. I have the Virtuoso telescope outside with the moon a bit bright now. It's messing the observations with a bit of clouds, but the wind, it came loads of wind and it spread the clouds and some went away. And as this the Virtuoso so small, I can place this in the corner. If I was with a king, the 12-inch Dobsonian, it was not possible. But with a 6-inch Virtuoso, it's another advantage of this beautiful telescope. I can do it. Well, I can do it also with a refractor. I could do it with a refractor and with a dwarf. I will have to check because I think they had a solution for the connection with a dwarf with a PC. I don't know. I will have to check to make sure we don't get scared when it comes on. That one is usually loud. Hi everybody from Canary Island. Okay, so we have outside. I have it connected. I aligned already. I start a bit early because I don't trust the weather. This is very weird. We have the Virtuoso. I discovered right now that I may need for these kind of nights with the moon. I may need a light shield, a light shield. Some of you were working on that. Some of you did it already. I didn't make a light shield for this Virtuoso yet because I didn't need it, but now with the moon I feel I need it. You will understand why right now. Hello Luis Miguel. Hello Brian Fowler. Let me check the chat first before we go. This is all connected already. Giddy Player, Antonio Cortes, Tuloco, Madzif, Astrotib, Azay Ray from Arizona, Tim from Netherlands, Samir from Canary Islands, beautiful place. One of the places it was on my list to leave before coming to Algarve. Carl Blackwell, Gary. We'll go there in a moment. Anthony Maida. AS 1881. Is that your ear? Timek. Okay, everybody's here. Indigenous. Astrotif, thank you so much for your super chat. Let me check this. Thank you. Thank you, Astrotib. You are always very supporting of this channel. Remember that Astrotib is a member of this channel and is always very kind. Let me check the... To the stars. If you like this kind... To the stars. To the stars. Now I will be tolerant because I will be playing a bit with a mixer. It will be a bit silly tonight, but it's to get in touch with it. Things like get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. You see, those kind of stuff. It's my new investment. Greetings to Poland. You blackened the edge of the secondary of the Virtuoso today. In 1 hour or 2 I will try it. Good. If you want, you can share with us. Very nice. I think I will do the same. Because you will see now, because of the moon. I don't need if there's no moon. Hello, Jim, to San Luis. Port Chester, New York City. Yes, here usually it's not so bad, which is good for the live streams. Thank you, Matthew. Good evening, David. My dwarf is on a ship just south of VIRGO. Well, I have disconnected already. Look, sharp cap. I will place it here. And you will understand the problem with the moon. This is the moon. This is jerky. This telescope is a bit jerky. Sometimes it moves. When I'm in the live streams, I suspect the connection, the Wi-Fi connection of the Virtuoso with my laptop, with the live streams, it fails a bit. This is my guess. I'm not sure about it. I will do the go-to. To Polaris, because my alignment is always a rough alignment. Polaris, go to. This moves. I don't know if it's the weight that I have with the camera, but it's tracking. You see, Polaris. I said go to, and it went right to. It is dead centered. So the problem is something, it moves. I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, let's check. Okay. No, my Virtuoso Wi-Fi does it too. Think it's an issue of the Virtuoso. You know what I thought, Samir? It's a cumbersome, another cable. To connect it by cable. Maybe connecting by cable is a more stable connection. Because the other night that I had problems with this telescope, I restarted everything. Sometimes we restart, we shut down the software, we restart, and the connection stays fine when it fails a lot. I may try one of these days with a cable. Okay, you see it's moving again, you see? Look. And it's to the left. It makes no sense, because with the weight of the camera, it should go or down. It should go down. Not up, down. Or up if the telescope was not balanced, but it is. I think I will try with a cable. Now I am adjusting. I will try with a cable to confirm if that's the problem. If that is the problem, I will see if worth it to use a cable. Okay, let's watch Stellarium. Maybe, but you need the end control. Well, if you need Ethernet, I have TP-Link. I don't know. I just don't want to complicate the stuff. I built an equatorial wedge for one of the fellas on the club for his Virtuoso. It made a huge difference on tracking jerking. By the way, about tracking and stuff like that, I saw people with a dwarf having problems using the dwarf over a tripod, and it broke. Then they fixed that. I think they fixed it already, a new base. I never use my dwarf in a tripod. You see this base here? This is super heavy for this size, and this base here, this has an attachment, a thread to attach to a tripod, but this is super heavy, and some people had problems, and this fell on the ground, this part here, this base, and then they stick it or something. I never had that problem. I never had problems with this dwarf, and this dwarf fell on the ground once during a live stream, and it didn't broke. But I never use like that. I use like this, and I found that it tracks much better if you use like this. The tripod is... I don't like it, and we don't need a tripod for this. To tripods we use other stuff, better stuff. You can become an exclusive member of this channel by only 99 cents a month and have access to unique information, content and features. Be one of the pillars of this project. Playing with stuff. Okay. This is the moon, for the ones that just joined. This is the effect of the bright moon in the telescope. Otherwise it will be even. Okay. Open Stellarium. Hey, Fred Led! It was Fred Led, actually, one of the guys that made a suggestion of the flats. We'll see now, Fred Led, if the flats work fine or not. You see, we have the moon here. Super bright already. Okay. We may start by some star cluster, because of the moon, I think. We can try galaxies, but with this moon, I don't know. The moon is here, the galaxies are right here, the Virgo galaxies, loads of them. What do you think? Do you want me to go to risk and go to the galaxies, even with this moon, or should I go first to a cluster, a star cluster, for instance, this one, M3, M53. Let me check. Telescope. Virtuoso with the reducer. I'm using the reducer also. This one can grab both, but with distortions. No, one at a time is better. I think we did both already. What do you think? Cluster, cluster, cluster. M3 is a good cluster. Okay, I will point with the go-to. The advantage of the go-to is this one. And then we'll see what happens. Now it's quiet, you see? And sometimes it stays quiet for a long time. It moves, it gives that jump, and then I readjust, and then still quiet. Do the clusters. M3. Yes, I will do M3. Okay. Okay. Three. Go to. Galaxy after, we can treat it as a challenge. Yes, it is a challenge. Tonight is a night of the challenges for me. Look, it's there. It's not tracking so bad. For one star alignment, I'm so lazy with this. I can't stand to be aligning a lot, because when I align a lot and very perfectionist and spend time on alignment with a go-to, then it fails and I get frustrated. No way. One star alignment directly to Polaris, and then the software will learn. You see, now I do like this. I adjust it, and then I tell the software that it's there, and it learns. It's a machine learning. Then we will watch your pictures also, the community pictures, and also the breaking news. The news that the members of this channel placed on Discord. Too much vignetting. It's the moon. Yeah, I have to do the tests without the moon. Let's use the region of interest. I'm using 4 seconds now. Okay, M53, the star cluster. In Coma Berenices, true? Coma Berenices or Boots? Coma Berenices. Hi, Jelloman. Jelloman is in the house. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Good focus on star, same focus as your flat. It's only with the same focus. I didn't touch anything. And it's focused, by the way. I will try without the moon. Hello, greetings to Sweden. Good evening, Star Guy. My wife's Dwarf Lab scope shipped. Now she can soon start her astro shots. It will be super easy. Super convenient. Unless you... I suspect the dwarf will be always on your hands. Ah, let me see it. Look, do like this. Let her try. Clouds for you, clouds. It's a shame. I think the Alex Nebula is not on site right now. Near the Crab Nebula is not the Alex. Helix. Yes, they don't work. They don't work. But that I saw. It's lagging. How's the stream now? It's working fine, the stream? It's working fine, everything is fine with the live stream. Please help me in that because I have new stuff here and I don't know if it will mess anything. Work fine, okay. Sometimes it lags, but it's the connection or something. And sometimes it's from your side also. It happens to me when I watch other stuff in live. Especially if we are not using a strong Wi-Fi, a strong connection. The cluster is beautiful. I love to watch this cluster with an eyepiece. If I was with a king tonight, I was going to watch it. Ah, Facebook, okay, Facebook. Facebook is a mess now. You have to join Discord, our Discord. Join our Discord because it's a great community and I will be improving things there and here. Step by step. One thing at a time. If you like this kind of content, remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with weekly videos and live streams. Hey, Star Guy! Star Guy is in the house! Star Guy! You're watching with a big screen. I love it. I love to watch this kind of stuff. Well, everything in the 4K. And notice that the live streams, my videos are all in 4K, but the live streams, because of the software I use, I'm not allowed, and YouTube, I'm not allowed to use 4K. To broadcasting in 4K. But it improves a lot. I love it. I'm using here in front of me to watch the objects, an old television, and it's on my list to buy later a good monitor in 4K. This is 32 inches. It has to be big. But now the priorities are the live stream, the sound, everything in the live stream for you to watch. You are my priority. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jim, for your super chat. Put out towards your new mic. Thank you a lot. I'm saving for that. I will have a professional mic here. I will. Okay, let's see here for the people that don't know anything about astronomy. And even us, that we have so many objects in the sky. M33, no? This is M33 or M3? M33, 53. Let me check. So many objects that my head can't. Yeah, more pixels, but more pixels, it's not always the best, because if more pixels means some of you have a better experience, but many of others don't. And I think in the majority of the people, even the people that have not so many resources to have a good connection from certain parts of the world, usually with big events they appear, and I think in those also. So I have to have a balance. Oh, I have it here in the M3. This is M3. M3, not M53. It was the other one. M3. Okay. Incredible. Nobody searched for astronomy, so M3 retrieves cars. Of course. What people want is to buy cars instead of enjoying our home, which is the universe. Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
It's the power of the Dobsonian telescope. A 6-inch, by the way. This. Oof. Look at this from Hubble. It was the first object in the Messier catalogue to be discovered by Charles Messier himself. He mistaked it for a nebula without any stars. This cluster is notable for containing more variable stars than any other known cluster. Interesting. The brightness of a variable star fluctuates with time. For some variable stars, their period relates to their intrinsic luminosity, so astronomers can use those stars' brightness fluctuations to estimate their distances. You see, they use the luminosity, that brightness of the stars, to estimate the distance. So they are extremely useful for measuring distances to deep sky objects. M3 contains at least 274 variable stars. Wow! Incredible! This image of M3's core, this is the core only, was with Hubble in visible and infrared light. This cluster is located 34,000 light years from Earth in the constellation, and I was right before, Canes Venatici. No, I was wrong. I was watching the 53. Canes Venatici. Magnitude 6.2. You can watch this cluster with a pair of binoculars. It's during May, the best month to watch this cluster. Yeah, Canes Venatici. Yes, I thought it was here. Boots below Canes Venatici over the M3. Actually, it's closer to Boots, but okay. Let's make it better. Moon. Beautiful. Thanks, Adam. Dobsonian power. Of course.
Dobsonian power.
No, David. Okay. Now we have another section. It's the breaking news.
Breaking news.
So this section, the goal of this section is to bring news that the YouTube channel members of this channel, the YouTube channel members are all of this channel, of course. They have a section on Discord to post only for them, only for you that are member, to post links of relevant news that you think I should bring to the live streams. Well, the goal is to, if possible, to have news or links to the news or articles that may generate a debate over that. The next news that I have to post here, to show here, is not generating debate. It's an interesting information. Let's say it like that. I will show you. Like the one, for instance, that I brought the first time. It was about the Samsung faking. Remember? Samsung faking the moon. That generates debate, doubts, and it's pertinent to know your opinion because the opinions are different. This one has no debate. It's marvelous, but there's no debate. Hold on. Oh gosh. 6 p.m. here in Finland. My radio controlled life says. Incredible, 6 p.m. Okay, this was a discovery from an amateur astronomer that pointed to the Andromeda Galaxy. Basically, I read all the articles that you post. I read it all, okay? So don't worry, because everything that you post, if I find relevant, if I don't find relevant, I say to you directly on Discord. Don't worry. I like to be honest and direct with you. So this is a very interesting discovery and you can see an amateur astronomer can contribute, even without knowing, can contribute to science, because he was pointing to this beautiful galaxy, the Andromeda Galaxy, and he discovered this blue thing here. And he said to his partner, or to a friend, also an amateur astronomer, I found this. And he said, no, that's nothing, that should be gradient, something from the camera, some defect or something. But he was using a filter called O3, which means it's a narrowband filter, and it makes pop the oxygen, which is this blue. And this picture that you see here, it's at the end of the article. It took 22 nights over 3 months of clear weather. Insane. 86 hours. This is for Mazif that likes to do longer exposures. So 22 nights to capture this. Worth it. In this case, worth it. And it popped, and they confirmed then that it was real. It was not an artifact or something from the camera. And they contact higher level scientists with this discovery, and they pointed their telescopes, powerful telescopes, and they confirmed that this was real. So this, they don't know what is it. It's a nebula, and they don't know the origin of it, but there's a nebula with oxygen, a blue one like this, bluish, greenish, near our neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. So it's interesting, very, very interesting. And moreover, it's interesting the fact of being an amateur astronomer to find this, which means that we amateur astronomers can contribute to science discoveries. And that's it. There's no debate over this. This is amazing. I think everybody agree that this is a great discovery, especially from an amateur astronomer. So that was tonight news. Let me see if we can see anything blue here. No, only the gradient from the moon. It's not a nebula. It's the cluster. Now, shall we go to a galaxy? Let me see the moon. South of Sarasota. Star Guy. Shall we go to the galaxy? Let's see, the moon is here. Pick one. Pick one, community. Pick one galaxy. You can become an exclusive member of this channel by only 99 cents a month and have access to unique information, content and features. Be one of the pillars of this project. Sombrero. Let me see, Sombrero is low. $29.5. Well, we can try it. We will come back with a king, but we can go to Sombrero. Black Eye Galaxy. Virgo A. M104. Audio quality sounds better tonight. Thanks, Mark Parkinson. Thank you very much for your feedback. That's the goal. And it will be much better when I buy the new micro. It will be soon. Or M106. Virgo A, we can look for the jet. Don't we have a consensus? Shall I use the wheel? Shall I use the wheel? The wheel.
The wheel.
There's no consensus. I will place those. Okay. $106. Sombrero. Virgo A. 104. M94. I hope They are on site all.
Come on, give me more. That's it?
It's over. Okay. I will spin it. Please show.
3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see what happens. Oh, I missed to use the wheel to give you money. Virgo A.
The winner.
Okay, let's go to Virgo A. Not this. Stellarium. The wheel shows it's random. Virgo A. I didn't forget the Quasar. Not the YouTube channel member. The Quasar that we have. We have here below a Quasar. People that loves Quasars, I will need your help because the Quasar here, I don't know if it's here, is the 3C273. This is for a future live stream. It's a Quasar. It's the brightest Quasar that we can see. Why it's not moving there? It's not even moving there. I think I don't have it here. And if I go here to the plugins, here we have Quasars, and this doesn't work. Configure. I click here on configure the Quasars, and it doesn't work. Star Guy. My decibel monitors for the TV system register 20% increase in signal cleanness in audio and visual, and 23% clearness in audio. Good.
Dobsonian power.
This is the Dobsonian power channel. So I need your help here, if you know about Stellarium, otherwise I will search. Now, Virgo, what's the Messier 87? Let's just save this as seen. Half an hour of stacking. We didn't need so much time, but okay. Drifting. It moved already. You see? It moved. But this time to the right. It's here. No, it moved a bit only. Now what I do, because I'm lazy, you know, to align at the beginning, what I do in these situations, as it is not centered, I do like this. I go M3 again, and it will do the go to, and it will think. Now I readjust. This is my technique to avoid the cumbersome of the alignment. I do like this. Okay, it's centered. I say okay, and now I go to the Messier 87. Go to. Woo! I think you have to check load at startup, restart Stellarium, and then you can configure. I tried the load at the startup, but they didn't happen nothing, but I didn't restart. I'll try that. Where's the galaxy? Let's solve this. I will use my old school plate solve because I don't trust. Here a galaxy, here another one, here another. She's easy to find after stacking because it's very characteristic. It's large. But let's make sure. It's plate solving. Star Guy, do you have any information on those visible bright golden or cooler star types in the globular cluster? Well, usually we can distinguish the color. Usually we can distinguish the color. That will give us that information as an amateur astronomer. So I have to move it a bit to the right. So it's this one. It's this one. Actually, the flats with this telescope, I think I'm not very confident about, even that they work, because to replace everything in the same position will be hard. My guess is that I will be using it without any flats, only darks. That's my guess. With a Virtuoso. We are watching with a 6-inch Virtuoso Skywatcher Go-To telescope. Heritage 150p. A small telescope. Oof, the light of the moon here at the top. It's a small telescope, very, very inexpensive. My recommendation for beginners. If you are on Europe, you have on... Actually, the price is changed. It's gone. It's gone already. Unfortunately, I will have to change this because they sold them all. This was the price for the ones that were in stock, but they sold them all for now. So is $4.99 on back order, but it's quickly. It's a good company. It's our sponsor. This show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. And for USA and other continent residents, you have on a good price on High Point Scientific. It's a company that I trust, so I have affiliate links. You pay the same, but you help to support the channel. Meanwhile, I will say the go-to SynScan is the application of the Virtuoso telescope. It's called SynScan. I will tell SynScan that we are on the target, and I will start live stacking this. I will increase the exposure to 15 seconds. Now I will reduce the size of the sensor to watch it better. Even like that, it's too much. I'm using a cheap focal reducer, by the way. You know that I like to use that in this telescope. It's a cheap one, 50 bucks. Let's see what happened. 15 seconds each frame. We have to wait 15 seconds. Oh, it moves a lot. Okay, I will do like this. I will move it. I'm centering it. It's live stacking, but I'm centering it because I lowered the exposures. Okay. Now I clear. It's not live stacking. "15 seconds again. Let's see if it works." You see, the vignetting is not a problem if we zoom. No vignetting. Oh, it's fine now. But I want less field of view. What's happening? Ray, does the scene scan work on all Skywatcher scopes? I think it works. I think yes, it's their application from Skywatcher. Skywatcher mounts. Do we have a code for 8-point scientific? No. Unfortunately, no. I think 50 seconds, it's a bit excessive for the zoom that we are making. Let's see if I can get it. This challenge. Yes. Not worth it. I will reduce to 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Now. Field of view. Yeah, 10 seconds, it's better. The vignetting, the distortions at the edges with a cheap focal reducer that we see here, these warped stars, all gone because we are using the region of interest. The stars. You see, when we zoom, that's why using the refractors, everything is beautiful. Of course, you are not zooming. You don't see the details. That way is very easy. Using a refractor, you always get good stars. Of course. Zoom it like this. Zoom it. And don't use artificial intelligence to shrink the stars. What's this here? Something passing here at the top. Probably Elon Musk. Okay, now it's fine. I will wait. Adjust the histogram. And wait. Noise from the moon and from the zoom. No, it does not. Some mounts do not have native Wi-Fi connection. You need to get a Skywatcher dongle. Well, look, it's here again. Something passing here again. Look at the top. See? I will leave it like that. I know it works when connected to Stellarium. The best thing to do in this situation, Ray, is to ask them. Ask Skywatcher. Ask Skywatcher. Because one says one thing, another one says another thing. I don't know. I think it should work, but I don't know. I don't have those issues with mounts and stuff. Only with this one, the Virtuoso. And that's enough. UFO.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. This is a flight Messier 85. Sit down and relax, fasten your seatbelts and enjoy the flight to the Messier VIRGO A Galaxy.
Dobsonian power.
25-inch. I want that telescope. I want it so much. The 25-inch. Can you imagine? It will be fun tomorrow in the news. Astronomers caught a weird object over Virgo A Galaxy last night. All over Europe. Because in United States it's not night yet. Maybe a row of starlings, yeah, probably. When they are more than one, each one has a letter. E, L, O, N, etc, etc. You know what I mean. But it could be an UFO, an UFO. Who knows? Who knows who's there watching us? Yeah, it's not the best night to watch this galaxy, but it's starting to get brighter. Obsession. 20-inch, 25-inch obsession. Imagine they are looking at our Milky Way. I imagine a lot that. Who knows? Nobody knows. Yes, Ray. I said to you, I told you that tonight I will be testing this. I'm glad that it works. And then we will go to the community pictures. Your pictures. Which are beautiful, by the way. Look at the histogram because of the moon. All to the right. It's the best we can do tonight with a 6-inch Virtuoso telescope. It's a great telescope with this wind that is outside, and I don't know if there are clouds. Hold on, I will watch the sky. If you're enjoying the show, remember to give it a like to spread it all over the world. Yes, we are having clouds. They are thin though. Okay, I will record this 7 minutes live stack. Virgo constellation needs more transparency and more darkness. Yes, it is. Some, and it's the shape of the galaxy. Hold on. It's also the shape, you see? Well, they do the cluster. NASA does the cluster. The cluster in ultraviolet. Messier 87. You see, it's not very different from Hubble and our image. It's not, because of the details. Although they have here this, let me see what is it. Elliptical. It's an elliptical galaxy, and this thing at the core here, it's here, streaming out from the center like a cosmic searchlight, is one of nature's most amazing phenomena. A black hole powered jet of subatomic particles traveling at nearly the speed of light. Incredible. Incredible. This is the black hole, bam, with the particles. In this Hubble image, the blue jet contrasts with the yellow glow from the combined light of billions of unresolved stars and the point-like clusters of stars that make up this galaxy. You see? The jet. This is a black hole powered jet of subatomic particles. This is huge. Huge. You see why it's interesting to know something about the objects we are watching. We were watching this. Of course, we can't see this, I think. No, we can't. Only Hubble. At the center of the Virgo cluster, M87 may have accumulated some of its many globular clusters by gravitationally pulling them from nearby dwarf galaxies that seem to be devoid of such clusters today. Incredible. This is the energy released that produces a stream of subatomic particles that are accelerated to velocities near the speed of light. You see how interesting? How interesting it was, the galaxy that we were watching in real time, with an UFO at the image also. Don't forget that. That's the one, Jonathan. If that thing points at us, that's it. Finito, caput. Game over. Bam. Now it's time for the
Community pictures.
Yes, let's watch your pictures. Discord. Join us on Discord. It's free. And you have plenty of things to do. On general forum, you can speak whatever you want. You have the community pictures and ask questions. If you have any doubt, you can ask here. Okay? And we try to help you. the telescopes that you have. Look, another one with a Virtuoso. ABOZs. It arrived today from Finland. Happy days! Congratulations! Very nice, very nice. I have this box here, behind me. The box is here. What? So many pictures. You can post your pictures here. Remember, this is not a contest. It's only to compare things. Besides, there is people here that only do EAA. All different, all equal. In one thing. To enjoy the sky. That's what matters. Okay, this was the last one. Ooh, so many pictures. Drift Force. I'm brand new to taking photos through my telescope and my phone. 8-inch mid LX90 with only an 8-inch and a smartphone, you see? Look. This beautiful composition. This is the Ghost of Jupiter with a smartphone. Let's see what you are doing these days. Again, another one with the smartphone. Of course, with a smartphone it's only to have fun until you buy an Astro camera. Rita, first M51 with an 8-inch Newtonian. Very nice. 8-inch Newtonian. And the M3 also. Oops. M3 cluster. You are watching. But we are watching in instant gratification. And here is Astrocade. Here is an interesting comparison. 8-inch Dob over an equatorial platform. 585 MC camera. Here only without processing. And then process it. Without processing and then process it to enhance the details, of course. Shrink the stars, everything. This is a real image. This is a processed image. Very beautiful, by the way, with these hydrogen red lanes here, the filaments of this supernova. And join us on Discord. And join us on Discord. Oh, what a nice Saturday night. Ray from Starizona. Not Starizona. Starizona is a brand. Arizona. Horsehead Nebula and Flame Nebula with the 11-inch Raza. A powerful telescope. Looks so beautiful. And the moon. I love the moon like this. So mysterious. There's loads of histories about the moon. Stories. And here is the telescope. Look at this. The power of the 11-inch. And we laugh again with a 6-inch Dobsonian, not tracked. the lagoon. Only a bit of the lagoon because it's huge. We will be watching with the king. It's beautiful. Another part. The moon. Hazen. Mysterious moon. Ray again, M51 with a Raza 11, life stack you. Very nice. He's playing, he's having fun with the life stacking. 12-inch Dobsonian, Whirlpool Galaxy. Tracking platform, no filters, ZWO 294. This was Antonio Cortes. Very well. Here is part of the galaxy of the arms of both galaxies. And here the small one. Look, here. We laugh again with a 6-inch Dobsonian not tracked, which is amazing. M11, M100. Traubon Cushion, M51. It's the time for M51. We all love this galaxy. It's amazing. Nice colors here you got. The Moon again, by Hiran.
Dobsonian power.
Bam! Bam! From California! I love it, California. I think if I was born or living in United States of America, I will choose California to live. "60 years with a 4-inch refractor, 10, 14 and 16-inch mids and a 36-inch dob and thousands of peaks. More than that, I'm sure that you had loads of good moments for life. A reprocess here, Traubon Cushion with M51. And here Scorpio. It's the ESS. He cocked the ESS here. It's a small. Here. He cocked the ESS with a smartphone. It was funny. Very interesting. Moment of luck. Samir with clouds, obviously. But at least he could capture this before the clouds kick him from the telescope. Ah, this was the 6-inch Virtuoso. This was mine. Series. The transit of series over M1000. 100. M100. With a 10-inch. With a 10-inch. Series is this I will open like this. Sirius is this bright, it looks like a star. I think it's this one. It's super bright. It was transiting here. I had clouds. But it's funny, the series, the live stream that I did with series, it was not much viewed. I don't know why. It's a dwarf planet, it's great. M51, it's Madzif, of course. M51 with great details, especially here. Very nice. I love the spikes of the stars of the Newtonians. Nothing here. An artifact in Adam Pictures. I saw this strange dark artifact. It was a dark frame, a bad frame, okay. It should be because this came from the Amp Glow, I think. This at the right also. You have two artifacts, the blue at the left. Wait, could it be the nebula? The nebula that they found near Andromeda, could it be here? It will be funny. But it's not an O3 picture. Leo triplet from Ray. With very nice detail. OK Stick and Whale Galaxy. What are you saying? Rumors are SpaceX Starship may fly in the next 2 weeks. They have safe zones labeled for April 6 to April 12. The times look like they have a 3-hour window from Texas, that is. More power, more power. More Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
Woo! Did you ever think Did you ever think when we go, this is a question of time, when humans go to other planet or out of Earth, that they are, and you know that in the International Space Station they are exposed to radiation, no? They can't be too long. There's a limit, they know there's a threshold for an astronaut to be outside Earth, because, and there's a real threshold that when they get that threshold they can't go again to the space because of the radiation. And do you know that if we go to Mars in the future or other places, or when we go, our body is still human, maybe. So how will they, did you ever think, how will they fix that? How will they prepare the human body to face the radiation and to can stand the radiation even in a single trip? We get loads of radiation, and then there to live with that radiation, even with protection. So we have to do something in our body to protect, to adapt ourselves to the future, to the radiation. Did you ever think about that? And this is M66, M65, an attempt at the UFO galaxy and the moon from last night, taken with a 10-inch Dobsonian and ZWO-294. Very nice detail here in these galaxies. Very well. This one was, well, let's say the truth, it was a mess, but these are very, very nice. I will enhance these ones. You see? Look, the detail. So we can say this is, or this was, the Dobsonian power.
Dobsonian power.
Brian said, potassium iodine tablets will help against radiation. Okay. I think they will go through other path. Let's see. I think it will not take too long. Presumably, humans born on Mars will naturally become more resistant against radiation after several generations, but it will take a long time to get to that point. Let's ask Helen. It will be fine on Mars, and they'll just store some water in the walls to block the radiation. The Chinese are working on that problem. They are experimenting with water bear, tardigrades. Oh, they are beautiful. Beautiful specimen, those tardigrades. DNA, which is immune to radiation, and mixing it with human. Yeah, you're getting closer to what I think they will do. Mixing. I think the path will be that. Hey Linux. Could line the spaceship with lead, but it couldn't get off the ground. You see, this kind of debate, it's my goal with these YouTube members, channel members on Discord, the channel on Discord, that section of news. It's for you to bring special news that you really think are special, for us to debate, for us to listen others' opinions. Your opinions, different, because we have different opinions. More than simple information of the good things, like good stuff like we had today, but to generate us to think. To stimulate us to think about stuff. And you all have your opinion, I know. The real key to solving the radiation problem is to simply cure cancer. No cancer, no problem. Oh, I wish they do that. So many cancers today. I'm fortunate that my wife solved her cancer, but not all can be solved. And the moon again. Here's a lower quality for a preview. Well, it's fine. It's a nice moon here. The Chinese discovered loads of particles of water in the moon, in the dark side of the moon. Well, actually, to scientific purposes, they made great discoveries. They released already, finally, but not something for us from the mainstream for mainstream people. Nothing weird. Well, we are not, you and me, we are not from the mainstream. We don't digest those kind of news for the mainstream. We watch things from a different perspective. Astrothebe, this needs a bit more work, but happy to be out watching the skies again. NGC 4490 and with Skywatcher 130 PDS and the camera 533. Well, actually, this is the Cocoon Galaxy, no? I'm not sure if it's the name, but this galaxy, it's super hard to capture. You don't see it so much, Astrothebe. Watch carefully all over the internet. You don't see this galaxy so much. This is very, very hard to capture. And it has a beautiful shape. I love it. I think it's the Cocoon, no? It's the Cocoon Galaxy. Let me see. Let me see. The Cocoon Galaxy, yes. It has... I could capture this bluish tint. I don't know why you didn't. Because it's not hard to capture the tint. What did I just capture? First image from Brian Fowler with a Player One camera, the Poseidon Sea, and the 12-inch Dobsonian. I'm really liking this camera so far, he said. This is with no flats and the moon at 50%. Congratulations! Very nice. Look at the colors. You could manage the mess with the vignetting, and you got the beautiful colors of the nebula. We can say this is the Dobsonian power also.
Dobsonian power.
We already have the ability to adapt human DNA at a fetal stage with tools such CRISPR-Cas, but scientists aren't touching it much because of ethical issues and fear of eugenics. That's it. That's it. But I think they will... Look, they do whatever they want. At the time they decide we will do that, they will find something to scare people and say, we have to do this. We have to do this. It's for the humanity. It's good for all, and they will do it. I think that will be the way. Because the shields... The shields... Even with the shields, they have a threshold. That's the fact. Even with the shields, they still have the threshold for the astronauts. So while that threshold exists, that means that the shields are not fully an efficient solution. At least 100%. Venus with 10-inch Dobsonian at f5 with a ZWO 585, 1000 frames stacked. This is beautiful. I think we can see the bands. No. Almost. It's beautiful. Very nice. Okay, I will do the YouTube stuff here. We'll need a lot of water. Yes, Ryan. Well, thank you very much for being here. It was a very, very pleasant night. Everything is working fine, so thank you. And I'll see you in the next clear night. We'll see. Maybe next week I have an opportunity. Thank you again, and have an awesome rest of the weekend. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.